Hello there and welcome back to the Expedition mod pack with me, Tryonus. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing so. Seem to be getting a little bit of a cold, so do excuse any snuffling or croaking in the background. Not really, it's just me dying. I'm fine. So today's episode, gonna do a little bit of a catch-up thing with you because I did a little bit of work, just minor things yesterday, and then hopefully today we'll go on a little bit of a adventure type thing. I think we all need a little bit of adventure. Might wake me up as well, who knows. Anyway, what I've been doing, well, first of all, you may notice some textures. I actually decided to find a texture pack, and I've gone with one of my favourites, the Invictus Sortex texture pack. And for the most part, it does seem to work fairly well with this pack, and it looks fairly nice with the house that was pre-built and everything else. There's one or two textures which aren't done, like this rainbow curry and the little guard dog here. But yeah, I kind of like Invictus. Any suggestions for a different mod texture pack even? And you know, leave it in the comment section. I'll give them a look. But yeah, you can see I've made some crops. With this mod pack, you can only plant crops on the AgriCraft 6. But by default, luckily enough, I went through the configs to have a look because I was going to disable it anyway. But by default, weeds in AgriCraft are automatically disabled, so that's one good thing at least. So yeah, I've managed to grow potatoes and the wheat here, and if you can see that in my what am I looking at section on the top left, you'll see that both the crops, the wheat is at growth 10, gain 10 and strength 10, and so are my potatoes here. So with this little wheat field here, I get about a stack and a half of wheat, and roughly the same here depending on what poisonous potatoes I get. If you don't know how to do that, let me know, and there's plenty of other crops that I can show you. But yeah, I've moved some of my stuff from the cave into the house, just basically odd bits and pieces that I may need above ground. Some extra food up here just in case, sapling seeds, bits and pieces, nothing I wouldn't need downstairs. Maybe I might need that downstairs, and the sleeping bag, but yeah, we're all good. See, I can plant some carrots, and oh, I've got these common treasures that I need to unlock. I need to get some soul sand. Sorry, just not the mic there. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. I need to get some soul sand for that, and I've got some magical seeds, which I don't know if I actually showed you this in that other episode. These were some of the loot that I actually found. Some magical crops, redstone, emerald, rubber seeds, skeleton and copper seeds, so I need to get them planted as soon as, and then I basically got an unlimited supply of those things. But yeah, that's all I've done. I've done a little bit of fishing as well, just to see. I'll tell you why I've got so many torches. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to grab some for our adventure later on. But I'll tell you why I've got so many torches, and you'll see that I've got thousands of torches everywhere. Well, it feels like thousands anyway, absolutely everywhere. But you know those torches that we found, those large things that came with this house that automatically pop up? Let me just see if I can find one. I can't remember what the mod is called. Oops, a little bit of a stutter effect. Let's have a look here. These guys, instant light blocks. I used one of them because I thought it would just be a single torch in the middle and it would light up the entire area for me. I put it down about here, and I right clicked with one of those ones, and it just rained torches absolutely everywhere. You can see they've landed on trees, on top of the shed, on top of the house, well, shed cave. Absolutely. Hello. absolutely everything. What is that? See, they're even right up there, and I want plant torches up there, and it just rained them, and there were loads still on the floor that which couldn't land because of these trees. And I gathered up as much as I could because I thought they'd come in handy for us anyway. Oh, there's 2 of them. What are they? Last time I encountered something that was in the air was in a Big Dig mod pack, and they had blazes and things in them. Now I don't know what they are though. That's going to be worth a look, but unfortunately I've got no way to get up there without nerd pulling up, and I don't really fancy doing that, to be quite honest with you, so I'm just gonna do what I originally said. But that's actually interesting. Okay, but yeah, the torches scattered loads of torches around me, so I think I'm actually fairly safe from mobs working throughout the day and night now. So yeah, right, anyway, let me just jump down back into the cave, and you'll probably have a quick look. You'll notice that I've got a few machines set up and everything. I didn't want to do this on camera because you've probably seen these machines being made so many times. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I basically made myself a Stirling generator for some added power. I used the culinary generator, which is currently being used with bread. Not the most efficient thing, but it's fine. They are both powering this capacitor bank, the low end one, which is in turn also powering the slag mill and my alloy smelter from Mntdewmania. And you'll probably know this, but if I put stuff in this chest, I've got it set up so that the slag mill will process it. It will shoot up into the alloy smelter, which will then cook it, and then it will end up all in this chest. So as you can see, I've been doing some work, and I've still got some flour, and you can see I've got loads of bread, loads of potatoes, everything to continue powering the culinary generator. But because these are very, very basic, they only provide about 20 RF per tick, so not the most efficient things, but they'll do for now, which is why I made the Stirling generator. And I killed a few witches, so I got myself some glowstone, which meant I could make some energetic alloy, because you need glowstone for this stuff. Redstone, gold and glowstone. So I was only missing the glowstone, but luckily those witches provided that, which meant I could make a double layer capacitor, which meant instead of 20 RF per tick, it doubled it to 40 RF per tick. So with that and that, I've got enough power to power everything that I've got, which is only those 2 machines. Then I've got this thing, which is the Ignis extruder. When I can talk, it's getting water from the back, and in this tank I had lava, and it doesn't require any power, which is nice. And you can see if I right click on it, if I give it lava here and I feed it water here, you can make cobblestone, stone or obsidian. So I thought, I'm not going to go mining for obsidian, I'll just make it myself. So that's why I ended up doing, and that's why I've got this 18 obsidian in here. So this tank, which holds 32,000 millibuckets of lava or any liquid, I can get about half a stack of obsidian. So kind of saved me a little bit of time. It's just a case of crafting those items, which is easy enough done, and creating an unlimited water source with a transfer node with a world interaction upgrade. So, and I can just make it much as obsidian as I want now, or stone or cobblestone. So yeah, easy and done. I also placed down one of my enchanting tables, which I enchanted some of my stuff. The steel helmet has got protection and unbreaking 1. I've got just protection 1 on the steel chest plate, projectile protection on my leggings, and projectile protection 1 and feather falling 1 on the steel boots. So got a little bit of armored up. So I've also made a nether portal, but we're not going into the nether today, I don't think. It's just here. I've still got it all lit. It needs all lighting up and everything. Which, talking about lighting stuff up, I better put a torch in here. A little bit dark. Get a fence or something here, and then we can go into the Nether at some point. You'll have to let me know if you want me to take you with you, because I don't really know what might be in there with this particular mod pack, or if it's a case of, well, we've seen it once, we've seen it a dozen times. But today, once I've just cleared my inventory of that and the golden bag, I'll just take the blue bag. I don't want to lose my golden bag. I'm not too bothered about this. That's a little bit easier to make, I think. Just wool and string, yeah. So I'd rather lose this, if anything. I don't want to lose anything, but we'll go. But anyway, we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure. We'll see what's down here. But basically, I've been making different types of strip mines and different sorts of, well, not just for copper and things on those sort of lines. I don't think it was down, was it this one? No, I don't think so. But this was just basically for copper and tin. This one obviously I've mined down a lot lower for the more valuable stuff. Let me just, I think it's down this way. Come on, get moving. Run. Nope. Do that instead. It's hoping I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'll probably make a cut and go back. I can't remember where things are. You don't expect me to remember things are, do you? That's asking far too much. Okay, I ran all the way down there and I couldn't find it because it's just here. I'm blind. I even turned on my journey map waypoint to actually find it. I'm completely blind. But as you can see, I found this cave, which has also seemed to be affected by the torch as well. So yeah, if I go up, now I thought this was like a dungeon thing, where it is a dungeon, but I thought it was the roguelike. But if I go all the way up here, you'll see that there's water dripping out here. This is actually leads into the actual lake itself. So yeah, not brilliant, but let's go down here. I'll block this off because I had a few zombies following me, and we will see what is actually down here. I did come down here and light a little bit of it up, talking of which I better get some torches and things on standby. And yeah, these are the witches that I found. Are you gonna come up here? Good. And there doesn't seem to be any in-game sound. Okay, let me just sort that out. It seems very, very low for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, got skeletons. But as you can see, ow, ow, oh, that's lava. That's lava. That's a witch. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that was a brilliant start. Yeah, but I'd lose everything apart from my sword. Oh, good start. Alright, let's try that again. I don't know if I've got any spare armor, which is exactly why I didn't want to take my stuff with me. But with the fire, the poison, and everything else, I've got an iron chest plate there. I've got some boots, some leggings. Not like it'll do me much good. Anyway, let's take a bow with us this time as well, shall we? And we'll go and see if we can reclaim some of our stuff. So let me just go and quickly get there again, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so second attempt. Didn't get very far on the first attempt, but let's have a look. There's his grave, and there's someone there. I see you. One of those villager zombies. should have enchanted this bow, but then again I've got no XP anyway. Oh, I think there's a spawner there. Got to be where how many of these guys are coming in. Couldn't you find your way up here? Haha. Good. Alright, okay, we seem to be... There's got to be a spawner through there. Oh, and a witch. No. No, 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 not again. Let's just see if we can't get his stuff back. Come on. Alright, okay, let's... don't seem to have... Oh, what did... Oh, where did she come from? Oh, the sneaky, sneaky witch. Right, okay. But I didn't actually see my enchanted armor, which is what put me off. Right, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to need much better equipment to actually get anywhere. I'm just going to have to try and get my what I can back and make a run for it out of there. Right, here we go again. There's my grave. Let's just see if you can't just get in and out quickly as possible and make a dash for it, and we won't come back down here until we've got some much better equipment, and we'll see what happens. Let's just block them in and see what we've been able to reclaim. We've got his helmet back and a steel chest plate. It looks like we've lost the leggings and the boots, but we did get 2 gravestones. Yes, I found a ring of magnetisation, by the way. Oh. What was that? I think they're coming for me. Let's just head back upstairs then. And we'll call this a learning experience. Yes, well, a learning experience sounds better than a failure. But yeah, not the adventure I had in mind. That was a complete and utter failure. So yes, I'm gonna have to work on getting some better armor, which might mean I'm gonna have to get some more work done in the machine frame of mine. Am I going the right way here? I don't think I am. I keep getting lost in my own mind. But yeah, there's something like maybe some enchanted dark armor, something on those sort of lines, which means I'm going to need more obsidian, and if I can get enchanted, I want some empowered stuff and things like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know and I will run it through. But anyway, let's put a line under this, call it the learning experience like I wanted to, and I think I'm going to end this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it, even though it was just me dying. But yeah, thanks very much for joining me. If you did enjoy it, please remember to hit that like button, leave me any sort of hints, tips or suggestions. Oops, that's a close encounter that no one wants. Any hints, tips or suggestions that you think might help me conquer that little bit of a dungeon. But yeah, I think it's just a case of better equipment. But thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you after the weekend. Have a good day and have a very good weekend. Bye.